from our Black Status presenter, Kirsty, Walsh.
Thank you, ladies.
I thought you were going shopping. Thank you.
I've never stood up in public like this before. Before I joined Unique, I was actually, before I joined direct sales, I was actually a holistic therapist. So my job was to make people feel relaxed and shut up, basically. So it's a really big thing for me to be stood up here talking. It's not something I usually do. So just I've never used one of these before, so I haven't got a clue what to do.
What can you do?
I can recruit like crazy. So that's me and Nikki. Nikki's one of my best friends. She's joined the business. So I'm going to start off by saying thank you very much to Nadine and Darius for inviting us along today. I'm not sure how many of you know this, but Nadine is an absolute legend in this business.
Yes,
and we're we're so lucky that we've got someone like this in the business, because there isn't anyone else like this.
You didn't cope with who
are
used to
you?
be there.
So I just want to say thank you very much. I don't know what's happened there. What's happened? See, I told you, I don't know what to do with it. So this lady really knows her stuff, and you're going to get a right lot out of today. So I'm going to start off by saying, who here has a full face of Unique makeup on? Brilliant.
Whoa.
Excellent.
From last night.
You ladies are the best looking bunch I've spoke to all day. So Nadine asked me to talk about networking outside of Facebook, because I know a lot of people network on Facebook, but I do a lot of networking outside of Facebook as well. So I'm going to give you my top tips, so hopefully you'll be able to put them into practice. I'm talking a bit fast, aren't I? I need to slow down. My top tip is to brand yourself.
You'll be perfect for Birmingham,
Yeah.
just to prepare you.
Well, I was listening to what you were saying, and you said it takes 20 more times to get good at something. So this is my first time doing something like this. So
You do brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Right. So my first top tip is to brand yourself. So always make sure you're wearing our products, because people will ask you about them. Anybody who's wearing the products on a regular basis, don't you? People will come up to you and ask you about the products. I recently started going to church about 4 weeks ago. I go to church with a full face of makeup done, and the amount of women that's coming up to me saying, "Oh my God, you look amazing." I used to go a couple of years ago, but I used to roll out of bed on a Sunday morning after a Saturday night out and go with last night's makeup on. So yeah, top tip is to brand yourself. I never leave the house now without a full face of makeup on. My husband thinks I'm crazy. It does. It's like you're only walking dog. So,
And you've got a mascara in your back pocket.
I don't know what's happened there. So yeah, brand yourself, and that also includes making a good reputation for yourself as well. Build a good reputation by keeping in contact with your customers, and we heard that before, and your team members. Make sure that you always build and keep relationships with them. And I don't know how I got that there, but I'm going to use Natalie as an example. We spoke the other day. Natalie is one of the most encouraging people in my team. She's always saying, "Well done."
Pink lady.
Yeah, she's one of the most encouraging people in my team. She's always saying to people, "Well done, welcome," all this. Someone put on Facebook the other day, do you know anyone who does Unique? I want to have a party. 2 people tagged her in that post because she's got a good reputation now as always being like encouraging, so well done. Right, so yeah, always make sure you do the right thing. That is one of the reasons a lot of people join me in this business, is because I am a genuine person. I'm trustworthy. What I say goes, you know, I'm not a bitchy person, I don't do gossip, I don't do drama, anything like that. A lot of people were looking to join with other people until they found out I was doing this business, so they joined with me.
Yeah.
Because I have built a reputation for myself as being, you know.
Really
Can I ask a quick question while you're at that bit about no dramas? Say you've signed somebody who is very dramatic and
Oh, I can't be doing that.
proper shades of information and some.
I like a bit of drama.
I have got someone like that at the moment.
I have, and I've just blocked her, and I feel so bad because I want to help her, but what would you do?
Well, I've
Nature
suggested
over
that you
nurture,
see. Sorry?
It's nature over nurture.
Yeah.
Can't change people.
I'm also
Yeah.
I'm also very wary of the brand on yourself. I don't want to be the person who blocks her downline. Do you know? But I literally can't handle this girl.
Well, I've got
But I
someone
still want to be
similar.
able to help her.
Yeah.
And I don't know how.
Well, just do your best. Just do the best you can. I've actually suggested this lady see a counsellor. She needs she needs to see a counsellor, this lady, and I have said that, and I am going to have a chat to her. Yeah, and I am going to say, talk to your doctor because.
For so long, and then I was very abrupt and straight to the point, and got.
The girl then went on to Facebook and bitched about Jennifer.
And then 2 minutes later sent me messages saying, I
Well, we've
love
had
you,
this
you don't know how much you mean to me.
She's probably been drunk. Right.
Who's that?
I had sent her a wee mail so she couldn't keep messaging me.
You are there so that if she does need you, she can get you. But
We got to that stage that I said to her, back off, I'm still here for you, but
Yeah.
step back a bit. And it worked for maybe about a week.
focus on your business.
Yeah. Just tell her to go to
Jennifer,
counselling.
could you not just like grit your teeth and bear it kind of thing? And no, but if there's anybody, if there's anybody like that to me,
Understatement.
you know,
Yeah.
but you know how obviously on Facebook every day we post on Facebook every day, no matter how rubbish a day we're having, we're positive. I think that's the same sort of attitude to have with somebody in your
See,
team.
I've tried and I've
Can I-
even tried to get her to think that way.
Can I just stop
Do you
you?
know-
Jennifer, can I just stop you? Because we need to move on really
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
I will talk to you
Staying
after the
behind
break
as well,
about
we will
this.
have a
Yes.
break, so we're not.
Yeah,
And
we will
that-
talk to you
Yeah,
about
that
it.
would be really
Right.
good.
But let's, yeah.
Yeah, we need to move on because I know we've got to finish at
Sorry,
1
carry on.
o'clock. So,
What?
so is it 1 o'clock? It's
I thought it was 10 tonight.
So, brand yourself. My next top tip is swag. This is all the stuff that I have, and I'm always walking around with it. And people do ask me about my lashes, so I do get sales and stuff like that. I met a woman in London, and she had a baseball cap on, and it said, "Go on, I dare you to tap me on the shoulder and ask me about my lashes." And oh, that's like crazy. I just said, "And do you get a lot of sales?" She said, "I get loads." I don't think I do that, but that's something I would wear. I know that one of our ladies, Michelle, suggested this, and she gets people asking her at the gym, so she wears this. It says, "Ask me about my lashes," and on the back is "Ask me about joining my team." I know Michelle wears these to gym functions. She does get asked about her lashes and about joining a team. So I've always got stuff on for people to ask me. Another thing is little postcards. At the moment, I'm doing a leaflet drop. I've ordered 20,000 of these, and I'm leaflet dropping in my hometown. One of the reasons is because I need to lose some weight. So I'm like, how can I lose some weight? And so I fit that into my business. These are also, I've started putting them in all the shops in my area. So going back to traditional advertising. Sticking them in the shop windows, just building brand awareness. So when people are ready to have a party, I've got a host party on the back, they're going to come to me. I've worked in estate agency before, and we got all our leads through posting cards like this through people's doors. So I know it works. It might not work the first time they see it, It's usually probably the third or fourth time that they will pick it up and it will sink in, you know, but then you're going to be that unique lady in your area.
Where do you get them ones from? Because they're really nice size.
I got him from a guy called Andy. I can introduce you to him on Facebook. Andy's amazing. He's done these for us. He does all sorts for me, so I can introduce you.
These are great, these pull-up ones.
Yeah,
aren't they?
these are £50 each if anyone wants any, and I'll introduce you. Got this off a lady on Facebook called Kirsty. That was £12. I think that's brilliant.
She does some great stuff.
She does, doesn't she? You know, and she's cheap and cheerful, you know, so I walk around with stuff like that. She's done me a sticker for the back of my car.
We've all seen it.
Did you see it?
Oh,
Well, yeah, you know, don't you now? But me and Nadine were sat in a pub the other day and someone came up to us. Are you Kirsty Walsh? Yeah, what have I done? She said, I thought, oh, I've got a customer here. Your car door's open. So it does work, I know it works. So, yeah, so swag people, brilliant. Business network meetings. Oh my God, these are amazing. But you need to, the long term, it's like you're going out to build relationships with people. Before I got involved in Unique, I was actually selling insurance. I was training to be a mortgage advisor. So I used to go to the network meetings to promote that business. The lady who was hosting the network meeting, she was very, very posh, but she was lovely. And she sent me a message in about August last year about the September networking event coming up. And I thought, God, she'd be good at this, you know. And so I sent her a message straight back and I said, I need to talk to you as soon as possible. And she sent me a message back saying, what's this all about? I said, give me your phone number. So she gave me a phone number, we met up. Absolutely amazing woman. I was kind of prejudging her because she worked for Lancashire Life magazine, which is a big magazine where they're on good money and all things like that. I thought she probably won't want to do it, you know, because like she turned up in a Mercedes and all that kind of thing. But it actually turned out that she was losing her job, you know. So she, in her first month, she was £200 off going free. She brought all the networkers in. So it is worth going to networking meetings in your area. I would maybe focus on the women only groups because like I know you've got BNI and stuff like that up here, they're not interested in Unique, you know, but the women only ones are. There's also something called Meetup online. That is brilliant, you know, whatever you're into. Like I'm into walking, holistic therapies. I'm going to a meeting with Meetup next week on the law of attraction. So just go and find Meetup, find whatever you're interested in and get to some meetings and get out and meet people. One of the things that I do is I get out and go with walking groups and not running now, I used to do a running group. I met so many people there doing stuff like that. I know me and Karen were talking at one time about getting out and meeting people. Karen's a childminder, aren't you? So get around the childminding groups and just start building your network of people. So
Can I just say one part-time childminder?
There you go.
Yeah, well done.
Referrals are amazing. You know, when I was in Bag, I've got a friend in Preston and I said to her, who do you know who would do this diet shake? And she said, oh, I know Sufu in London. I said, we asked her if I can speak to her. So she rang Sufu, is it all right if Kirsty speaks to you? And she said, yeah. Rang her up. That woman was absolutely amazing. She brought so much business. She overtook me in the business. So just by speaking to my friend in Preston, she got me someone absolutely amazing. So talk to everybody. Who do you know in the beauty industry? Who do you know who's looking to make an extra income? Just ask people. So yeah, that's referrals. Home parties and events, always promote the opportunity. Brilliant place. I know we have the parties to promote our products. Prize draw slips. I've got one here, what Vivian kindly printed off for me. We always give these out at home parties, and we also give them out at events as well. And it says on it, are you interested in having a party or interested in hearing more about the opportunity? What has happened in the past is some of our people, they haven't even followed up with the people that's filled them in. Do you know what? That's just like, it's crazy, because the fortune is in the follow-up, and these people are waiting for you to get in touch with them and say, you know, tell them about the business. So these are brilliant. You know, I think if anyone's in Nicole's group, they're in the files in there. If you're not, just send me a message and I'll send it to you. So, one of my friends, Nikki, who you've seen at the start, she's doing mini makeovers for just to get the product out there, really. She's got a lot of beauticians on her friends list. So she's offering mini makeovers. She put it on Facebook last week. She's got 50 odd people who wanted to have a mini makeover. So it's brilliant now, because she's getting tagged in all these posts, and so yeah, mini makeovers, right. So telephone contacts, go through your phone list, because every person has around 200 contacts in your phone. You can just text them. This is one of the things, it's crazy, the Americans taught me this. Texting people, they say, oh, it's not there. Oh. What you say to them is, you'll never believe what I've just heard about, but you leave the tea off. Honestly, my friend did it on way back from London. She got about 20 messages, what are you talking about? I want to hear more. So, you know, you can text them like about the opportunity. Another way to build this business, I haven't really gone into it much myself, but I do know people who are successful in it, is buying telephone leads. Have you ever done that? Buying leads off, there's a company called Advert Anywhere, and what he does is he advertises the opportunity. He won't do the unique opportunity at the moment because there isn't enough presenters. But he advertises like home party, like we're looking for people, party planners, and he then sells us the details of people who responded to that ad. So we'll get the name, the address, the email, the telephone number. So it's then up to us to give them a call and say, you've just responded to my ad, but you've got to be careful with it because it can get pricey. It's like £1 a lead, and I would suggest, if you're going to do it, get a book called Script Book by Danny Johnson, because she will teach you how to do it. I'm also following a blog at the moment called Brian Carruthers. He's one of Nicole Smith's mentors. He's absolutely amazing, and he has sponsored over 4,000 people into his business, and he buys telephone leads. So he's got on his website, he's got training. So, you know, if you want to go down that route, it's another route. Advert Anywhere. But it is a do, you know, unless you're good at talking to people on the phone, and you also do get a lot of people who think they're looking for a job, using it, you know, like so they can tell the job centre, yeah, I applied for so many jobs. One of the things that we used to do in Dubai is at the end, when everybody was all excited, they used to go outside and do a 2-minute video saying, oh, I'm here in Scotland today.
What's your next task in a minute?
Yeah, we've got that big backdrop out there. Please make use of it, because it's an absolute nightmare getting it here in your little yeah, and it costs a fortune. So we want to make use of it. So get in front of that backdrop with a friend and just say, we're having an amazing day, look at us. Katie, I follow you on Facebook, and I've never met Katie before. We've just met today, haven't we? And she's one of the most inspirational people, and I said that to you, didn't I?
And what did you know?
Yeah.
You totally made my day today.
Oh.
I was like, wow,
Yeah.
black status presenter finds me, little me, inspirational, and I can't get that out of my head. So it's just so important to make people feel special.
Yeah.
You totally made my day.
Oh.
I mean, you honestly don't know the impact of what you said to me this morning, because I was like, wow.
Oh,
Thank you, thank
oh,
you.
you're welcome. But yeah, you do inspire me, because this business can get you can get pretty lonely and you can get pissed off in it basically. And when you see stuff like that her stuff is sort of, follow her on Facebook, because it does lift you up. You do lift me up some days. So yeah.
I just start sending you meditation.
Meditation. Yeah. Oh, no,
Send her a
that's
meditation,
yeah.
won't you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Send me them, because
I actually got a telling off from Sarah Maskell. She's, will you stop sending me inspirational quotes?
Yeah, just let me be pissed
Send
off on
it-
my own.
I was like, no, really nice sending them. I tried it all sorts of ways.
Right, so we're moving on to free adverts. These are places like Gumtree. You can advertise the opportunity. I checked this week with Nicole just to make sure, but obviously we all know we can't advertise the products or parties on there. But Gumtree, there's something called local.com, there's Craigslist, Foursquare and Hot Frog. So have a look at them. I've not used them as yet because I've just been too busy, but it is something that I am going to look at.
What was the frog one?
Hot Frog. One of the things that Vivian does is she sponsors like dance schools, and you've got a beauty queen, haven't you, in London? Vivian's amazing. She sponsors like a charities, so she's getting her name out there. So they're all tagging her in post. And what's that dance school doing for you?
They're doing a lot of advertising for me. They get the card sign written as well as.
And your name's going on their car as well, isn't it? So.
Wow.
So I wouldn't recommend doing anything like that until you're probably at Orange, because it does cost quite a lot of money, don't it? But it will be worth it. Yeah. You know, like I always say, whatever you earn at the end of the month, invest a third of it back into your business. That's what Tony Robbins teaches. You always invest a third. So I invest stuff like in stuff like this and my swag and, you know, in incentives and things like that. So always be investing back into your business. Ladies' nights, you sponsor ladies' nights, don't you? With your banners, you have your banners there and that, and your business cards. Right, next one is YouTube. We were talking about YouTube. I've never met Jennifer before, but I've seen her videos because people have been sharing them. But Michelle Bell, I don't know if anyone met Michelle Bell when she was over at Glasgow. She's amazing, isn't she? She really knows her stuff. And Michelle Bell has sponsored over 150 people from YouTube videos. She's got a massive team here, but the girl at the top of the team, who's purple, come through YouTube. So I don't do YouTube. That's something that I need to grow on, because I don't like hearing myself. I'm not into videos. But
Don't watch them back.
I know, I will do eventually. But yeah, Instagram is another one. Instagram, a girl got to black status just by using Instagram. So again, Facebook's more my thing, so I kind of stick to that. Pinterest is another big one. I know that I've seen you speak about Pinterest, Darius, haven't you? Have you not spoken about Pinterest? Right, well, I thought so. But all the Americans are into it, and they told us that they get so many sales through Pinterest.
It's about 80% or something.
Yeah, they hit a lot of that. So I really want to get my head around doing stuff like that. And I was talking to someone this morning, I think we need like a geeky workshop to learn how to do stuff like that. Darius, geeky workshop, please. No, I do. I really think, for me, I haven't got a clue how to do a PowerPoint. I had to get Viv to do it for me last night because I was a holistic therapist. I don't do things like that. So I think like
Google and YouTube can help you with those sorts of things. If you're wanting to develop yourself and you've got half an hour reading time, 20 minutes, You can just Google it or YouTube it.
Well, yeah, I do share a lot of stuff in me Facebook, can I say? Like if you type in you need Pinterest, there'll be loads of tutorials on it, won't there?
Can I just say one thing, that if you're doing Pinterest, because I've just started learning it, always, if you're pinning somebody else's, make sure you change the website. Because I get so many girls that I see doing it and they don't, and they're sending business to someone else.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Twitter, I don't get it, to be honest with you, but there's something called Periscope that's just launched in the last month, and all the top unique people are using this, so I think it's something we really need to start looking at. I know Amber uses it, Nicole uses it.
I think Periscope is just so straightforward though. Just a live broadcast there and then. Stick the thing on, say what you're going to say, and it's going to be broadcasted to whoever's following you.
Wouldn't it be good to broadcast something like
Periscope,
this?
I'm addicted to it, like 4
Oh,
o'clock in the morning and I'm getting blinks. Everyone Quarry's live and I'm like, oh,
that's what me and Viv were talking about that yesterday.
Love it.
I need to add you on Facebook in account because I'd really love to know a bit more about it.
It's literally as easy as if you were to record a video to just post on your Facebook profile. You're recording that video as a live broadcast too.
But can I come and see you after this? Because I did download it onto my phone, but I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Right.
Actually, can I just say a quick thing about Instagram? I don't know if everyone knows, but the good thing about Instagram is if you're posting a picture and a link, you can post to Facebook and Twitter with Flickr at the same time. So you're posting once, but I don't use Flickr, but it goes to Twitter and Facebook and Instagram in one. So it's quite a good one if you're wanting to.
Is that from Pinterest?
No, Instagram. So if you post on Instagram, it gives you the option to share on Facebook and Twitter as well.
Excellent. Well, that's a really good tip.
And you can set it to go to your Facebook page or your profile.
Right.
Google Plus is another good one. I've made sales in New York.
Have you?
Yeah.
Google Plus, I need to get on all these.
So I don't spend as much time as what I should do really on there because I see it as just like a second Facebook.
Yeah, it is.
But predominantly most of my networking is on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, it is worth exploring because the very first ad that I ever put on there, and I sent it out to a community because they have communities on Google Plus rather than groups. And I made sale.
Get on that. The next thing is just general networking. I once met a millionaire who was millionaire through direct sales, and I said to him, "What's your number one tip?" And he said to me, "You need to talk to 2 people every single day about your business, and if you don't talk to 2 people like today, you've got to speak to 4 people tomorrow." You might know him. There's a guy called Graham, and he did the the armbands for arthritis. And then he ended up in FM to get his granddaughter in it. So and I've seen this on Facebook this week. I don't know who posted it, but basically they said if your gob's not open, then your business is shut. So you've got to be keeping your mouth open all the time. So that's just like general networking. So just talk to everybody. You never know who needs this opportunity. Right, okay, so that's me, ladies. I just want to say a really big thank you for having me here, and I really hope that you do believe in yourself as much as I believe in you, because the future is going to be amazing, and I can't wait till you all hear about the news on Wednesday.
Kirsty, I can't wait to see your 21st try at this because that was pretty damn good.
Can I just say as well, Nadine, in like network marketing, they say find someone and model them. This is my model. This is who I want to be like.
I say all the time when I grow up, I want to be Nadine.
Danielle, darling, you're
I want to be Darius.
Okay, so there's all our top achievers so far, all our lady ones anyway.